Welcome to Papa Junk Shop. Now I decided can't go to any engine shows, so I decided to have my own. Nah, not really. I decided that it was time to do a little rearranging and hoeing out in the building, so got a bunch of stuff out. I don't know if you guys ever seen this one or not. This is 1949 Economy, Wisconsin engine. It's got the chain steering on it. Really a real joy to try to steer. I converted it to electric start because I wanted to. I think I might have some pictures someplace of this. This was in really rough shape. There wasn't any tires left on it. They rotted off. I don't think there was any paint on anything. I think part of the engine shroud was even rusted off. I'm not sure. I don't think that's the original shroud because I think it was rusty. But I saved the original tag. And this one, the whole braking system was missing, so I had to make a lot of stuff for that. And I made a back seat for it because we did take this to the shows. It's been to Portland a couple of times, I believe. And this had handbrakes on it, and I put my version of foot brakes. So she's not original, but she's fun. Anyways, you guys have already seen these in my other videos. Let's see what else I get out. Oh yeah, I got some of my generators out. You guys have seen these all before. This one you probably haven't seen. I'll probably make a video on that someday. And I got a video on that one you've seen. And the mobile engine display, which is for sale. And the good old Morris horse. And we'll go in the building. There's a McCullough generator. Okay, here's the story goes with this one. We made this one evening after work for my youngest son to take to an engine show so he had something to play with. It's just a Briggs with a GM alternator on it and a little panel with a amp meter and a rheostat. Actually works pretty good. Maybe I'll fire it up in a video sometime. And let's see, of course, my last video had these two items in. That's an Onan generator there. Got a little Lawson that I put an alternator on back there. Kickstart Briggs, you guys have seen that. And a lot of this stuff you've already seen. That's the Onan that I made the fuel pump diaphragm for. This is my Satley. Horse and a half. Trying to think what else I know about it. Not much. It runs. It's my first one I ever got. I think I traded a 2-cylinder Stover for this when I was about 16, 17 years old, and kind of wished I hadn't have done that because that little Stover was kind of neat, but you know how it is. I think the grass is greener on the other side. So some of my future projects, I got a Kohler DC plant here, runs, but it didn't make any electric and I never looked into it. I just got it running and that's as far as I got with it. And this one I use on my light and appliance display. I don't think I made a video on that. Might get that out sometime for you guys. That cart is for the Morse horse. So what I thought I'd do is I'm going to unpile these piles here and show you what we got in behind there. Yeah, I got a shelf full of pieces, parts, maybe some that can be revived. A couple of Lawsons on a cart. And I got a couple of Clintons over here on another cart similar. One of each to lay down in an upright. The same with the Lawson. 7.5 kW transformer. And there's a box full of Onan parts. And underneath the garbage bag is a little Onan 350 watt plant that I use with my lighting display. So that's about it until we get into this pile over here. Okay, if you remember a while ago, I said I found another PB. Well, this is where I found it. It was underneath all these tarps. At least I'm pretty sure it's a PB. And carburetor and everything's all there. And it does turn. So it looks like I got another PB to do. So let's get this stuff out of here. I'm sure some of you guys aren't going to be interested in this kind of a video, but some of you are. I kind of like to watch people doing this kind of stuff, so. Okay, let's see. And this pallet. This is a Generac engine. It was in a motorhome. The engine's good. I hate to throw it away. Let's see. I got an Onan. 2500 watt. Can't remember. It's very similar to the one that I made into a belt drive. But this one, the engine, it runs and generates. If she smokes a little bit, it says on it. And this is a Kohler out of a, I think it was out of a wheel horse. Runs okay, but smokes. Okay. So that's what we got on that pallet. There's a couple of car ramps. We're going to have a yard sale. I think they're going to go in that. So let's see what we got over on this pallet. Let me reorient you here a little. Some old school light bulbs. Wonder they're not all smushed up in the cullet. These are supposed to be covering up my tractors. garbage there. Okay, well, this appears to be the parts from the Onan that I turned into a belt drive. This looks like a 2-cycle. Yeah. Western Auto Supply. So that could be a future project. Oh my. Looks like another Model A that I didn't realize was here. Oh my gosh. I don't know if you guys can see that. Boy, oh boy, somebody wasn't very nice to that. Let's see if I can zoom in on it. That somebody did with a torch. Wow. That's a real mess. What a shame. Otherwise it looks like it's all there. Air cleaner and everything. Okay. So, I'm going to get that one out and get that in with the rest of them. And it looks like we got a Model Y. 2 Model Ys here. I haven't got to those yet. I'm not sure what I got here. Oh, there it is. General Engines Company. I must have some more parts to that around someplace, I'm thinking. So that's that pallet. So over here, let's see, I'll get you off the tripod here. Over here is this is a Kohler 2-cylinder, air-cooled. This is not part of it. DC 110 volt DC generator. And it runs. I've had it to a couple shows. And what do we got? A hydraulic pump. Looks like a Wisconsin. And not sure what that one is either. Got a gear reduction on it. And let's see, over there under the shelf is a Briggs ZZ that I've had since I was a kid. And I'm thinking that's what I'm going to put on my rock crusher. So I'm going to get all this stuff rearranged and try to make up some room. And of course, you guys in my other videos have seen all this stuff. That's future projects. So, just thought I'd give you a little tour of what's going on. I guess if you enjoyed this little quick video, give me a thumbs up and please subscribe. See you next time. So I went to start this tractor and the battery was dead. Wasn't enough to get her going. So I thought, well, I remembered showing you this earlier in the video, and I have a tag on it, last run 9 of 2014. And I put some gas in it, and the third time I pulled it, it started and ran. So I thought, what the heck, I'll bring it out here and charge this battery with it.
talking? Okay, I'll shut up.
I think these little Briggs are only about a half a horsepower. So let that charge for a little bit. Looks like you might like to see it.